What's good, people? I want to have a conversation with you, ladies and gentlemen, about this particular conversation involving a woman who made her career off of pandering to an audience of like minded females. Now, I'm brand new to her, but we're not brand new to this discussion. So, in this first clip, quick synopsis of who she is. Second clip that I'm going to play, she's going to be basically talking to her audience, and I'm going to give some feedback on everything that she's doing. Let's get into it.
Videos, but this woman's facing backlash because she built her platform on telling women never to get married, that it was a trap and oppression just for her to end up getting married. I keep telling y'all, miserable single women keep other women single.
I'm engaged. I'm the same person who made several videos saying that I never had any plans to get married.
I don't want to be anybody's girlfriend and neither somebody's wife.
Wait, before I play the next video, she then tries to lie and say she never criticized women for getting married or told them not to. Is this you?
I feel like you shouldn't get married. I really wish women would stop getting married. Marriage is an antiquated idea that I believe oppresses women. Unrefutably has a history and an origination in the oppression of women.
And guess what? That was literally just a few months ago, bro. There's more videos, but basically because she was miserable, she decided to try to promote and criticize women into not getting married. That was made to oppress and put down women. But just like the city girls, the minute they find somebody that like them, all of a sudden that ideology doesn't exist anymore. Now, women online are calling her out for basically manipulating them. But real issue is, why were y'all being a follower and listening to her tell y'all be single? These content creators just feed into y'all delusions to make them money, bro, until it doesn't benefit them anymore.
Now, let's address this real quick because I talk about it a lot. Whether or not you pay attention or ignore it, that's for you. I say this all the time. There are men and women who use their platforms for evil and for good. Women like this, when they speak, they are talking to a demographic of you who gravitate towards a specific piece of content that celebrates tearing down the opposite gender. They don't care about biases. They don't care if it's surface level. They don't care if it's reality. They don't care if it's based off of emotions. The palette is what they want to satisfy. The mental palette is what they want to satisfy. As long as you are talking shit and saying things negatively against the opposite sex, they will tune in for it. Has nothing to do with really getting any rhyme or reason or any type of functionality out of it. It's just they love or enjoy basking in something that they're not alone in. The idea of there's other people out here that feel this way towards them makes me feel validated in my own insecurities, my own weaknesses, my own bitterness, all that. That's all women and men like this do with these fucking platforms. But I want to play this next clip and hear what she got to say. And then I'm going to finish breaking this one down. But shout outs to this brother, man, for the clips.
Yes, I am engaged. Yes, I am the same person who made several videos saying that I never had any plans to get married. I did not want to get married, and I did not agree with the institution of marriage. The gag is I still don't agree with the institution of marriage, but in those videos, I made caveats. Under certain circumstances, like if you plan on having children, if you plan on living together, if you plan on buying property together, those are the situations where marriage does make sense. I don't think you should feel like getting marriage is a milestone that you must make in your life to feel like an accomplished person. I don't think it's an accomplishment. I don't think as women you should feel pressured to get married, because when women are pressured to get married, they end up in bad situations.
A lot of people don't read in between the lines, but I do. You made a nice sum of cash off of telling people how evil and how wicked it is to be unified under the same roof. I can only imagine. Oh, don't be a slave. Don't let him trap you. He's going to be controlling. We can go down a long list, all of the negatives that you speak on that would make it seem as if the man is benefiting more than the woman is in the marriage. I don't know why adults do this. Oh, men get more out of it than women do. Oh, women. If you are vetting and dating properly, this isn't even a conversation. Let's be clear. The only reason why women like you and men that reflect similar parallels in discussion as you do relate is because you are basing all of your information off of liars, manipulators, users, a corrupt system, doing things outside of the grace and will of the creator himself, doing things worldly. If you were equally yoked, you wouldn't have these problems. But you know your target audience. So you can say goofy shit like this, which is a contradiction in itself, because in one breath you're saying you don't believe in marriage and you don't believe in this, still trying to dangle that little thread around in front of people's face while also telling people, hey, I believe in it because I'm about to get married. I found my rich guy. I found the guy that I'm attracted to enough. I found the guy who makes enough money. I found the guy that I could probably control. I found the guy that might be in a space or position where I'll shut the fuck up. In lamest terms, you found someone that you actually respect. Respect enough at least to put a ring on your finger, which means he has a large list of qualities that you accept. I don't know. She's just talking a bunch of bullshit. Hold up.
I am in a good situation, and I cannot tell you all of the details of the situation I'm in, because now the situation I'm in involves another person. So I have to maintain privacy around my relationship, and I will be even more stringent about that going forward. I owe it to my partner, who does not have any kind of presence online at all, to protect our privacy as a couple. I am in a good situation. I'm with someone who is fantastic, and I'm in a good situation. Again, I cannot give you all the details of the situation that I'm in. You just have to take my word for it. If you think that I'm a dumb bitch, then you think I'm a dumb bitch, and it's probably not a good idea to follow me anymore. If you think I'm full of shit, then you think I'm full of shit, and you probably shouldn't follow me anymore. All I've ever done online was share exactly how I feel at that specific point of time, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. Engaging with influencers, content creators, when engaging with social media, you need to utilize discernment. And that has been a pillar of the things that I've said on this channel since its inception. You need to have discernment. If anything I've said had caused you to make major life decisions or to not make major life decisions, that's not a good sign. You need to make decisions for yourself for what is best for you, because it's true. I can't promise you that I'm never going to change my mind. I can't promise you that I'm not going to get more information and make a different decision in the future. I can't promise you that, because I'm a human being. All I can do is my best to be honest and forthcoming about what's going on in my life, while also protecting myself, my partner, and my privacy.
If you was really being honest, you wouldn't have put out the type of content that you did without questioning the validity of your unbiases. Put it this way. There's two types of conversation. There's the one where there's a gray area, and then there's one where there's no lines at all. They just straightforward. You can see right through the glass. You knew what you were doing. You weren't being completely honest with the people. And I can't stand that about y'all. Because now what you're trying to do is slowly back out while also pretending as if you still stand by something that you said, because you know the heat coming for you and you don't want to take accountability for it. And I guarantee you, a lot of motherfuckers listen to you, a lot of them, and probably ended up in situations they wished they wouldn't have, if only they would have used their own brain and common sense.
Which is I deserve that. Because again, I'm a human being. To everyone who is so supportive, thank you. Because I have a parasocial relationship with you guys too. And it's probably not a good thing, but you mean a lot to me. And your support, your kind words mean a lot to me. Okay. I was very afraid of announcing this because I did kind of know it was going to happen. So thank you so much for your kind words. And that's hopefully shed some insight. But the truth of the matter is there's nothing that I can say that's going to be the right thing to say. If you're disappointed by this development, then you're going to be disappointed by this development. There's not really much I can say or do for you. I sit here and tell you how amazing the guy is, you're going to tell me that he's not, and I'll see it eventually, and I'm going to get played, and I'm going to get wizard lizarded. And if I do, then I do. Bitch, I don't think you realize what the fuck I've gone through in my life. Bring it the fuck on. All right? I can handle hurt. I can handle disappointment. I can handle heartbreak. And I, believe it or not, I'm a pretty intelligent lady. Say whatever you want about me. Okay. So if I end up getting hurt, I end up getting hurt. But I'm not going to walk through life with a fucking bubble suit on, bitch. And not make any decisions or take any risks because I'm so afraid of getting hurt.
That's not a problem. We all got to take risks if we want something better than what we have, especially when it comes to growth. But the problem is you put up this facade as if you was doing the world a service by standing in between a man and a woman's potential for love, because you saw all of the red flags that were there before anybody else saw them, and you happen to be the one that plays the martyr and jumps in the way of it, and you just spared everybody. That's the issue. Nobody is checking for your spouse. Of course you're going to keep it private, but you can only do it for so long, because eventually, because of everything that you done put out here, someone on the internet is going to track them down and expose it. And then there's going to be a whole expose on who he is, how'd you get there. You can't avoid it. This is what you asked for. You invited this because people want to see the woman behind the facade. You told everybody, stay single. You probably told them, get out of them what you can get out of them and don't take them serious. I can only imagine. The only person that's going to stick their own foot in their mouth is you.
I can handle getting hurt. You have no idea the shit that I've seen. I'm built for a tough bitch. Okay, but anyway, I hope that helps. I love you guys so much. And it is true.
Hold up. She got a little bit left.
That I never had any intention of ever getting married. I didn't like having a boyfriend, bitch. I never, since I was a little girl, I never thought I was going to get married. Life is crazy. So it's shocking to me too. It's shocking to my family, my friends. It's shocking. Life be crazy like that. It do.
Nah. Here's the thing. What you thought was a lot of people do. You went through some stuff. You didn't get healed from it. And you basically took it out on everybody else. And I can almost guarantee you are mirroring the reflection of someone else who spoke the same way you did. You adopted their ideologies and their belief systems, and you patterned it for your whole life, and then you monetized off of it. You realized when the cameras were off, what the groundwork needed to be done to humble yourself, to find that you are actually interested in companionship. Y'all tell me if I'm right or wrong, but these are the type of people I'll be listening to